Hello everyone, welcome back to the another Linux tutorial. Today we are diving into chown command, a must-known tool for anyone managing files and permission on Linux. If you are a system administrator or a developer using a Linux, this video is for you. Let's get started. What is chown command? Chown stands for change owner. It's used to change the ownership of files, directories on a Linux system. Ownership in Linux determines who can read, write, or execute files. By mastering chown, you can control file permission effectively and enhance system security. Let's see the manual page for chown. This is the syntax: chown option followed by owner or group, space, and file name or directory. Here is the syntax: you specify the owner, optionally the group, and the file or a directory. Let's explore it step by step with practical example. Let's take an example for changing a file ownership. Imagine you are managing a project and need to assign a ownership of configuration file to a user named John. Here is how you can do it. Let's create a file config.yaml config.yaml. Let's see the permission. It has been created with the admin user and the file name is config.yaml. Now let's change the file ownership by using chown command. I will give John. John username is already created on my system. We are using sudo here. Give the sudo password. Check the file permission of confml. Here you can see John username has been updated. Earlier it was admin user. The command changed the ownership of config.yaml to John using sudo because changing ownership often requires admin privileges. Let's see the another example. Now we will update the group ownership. So let's check if we have a group. Uh, John is user dev. Dev group is there. Dev is used for a developer. So what we will do, we'll create sudo chown. So let's see the permission first for config.yaml and change the ownership. I will give dev config.yaml. Again verify. Now you can see earlier it was admin user as a group. Now it is updated to a John. This changes the group ownership of config.yaml to a dev. Notice the colon before the group name. If you want to change both the owner and the group, it looks like chown John dev. Previous command I have shown an example individually, like updating the file ownership first and then I have updated the group ownership. But we can do the both changes like owner and the group in a single command. The command is this. You need to provide colon user group. This is the command. Here is John is the owner and the dev is the group. After making changes, you can verify if the command is successfully worked or not. By using ls-l command, you can verify. You will see the new ownership and group listed in the output. Next, let's check for changing ownership recursively. Now we have updated ownership and a group ownership for an individual file. What if we have a multiple files? So let's create a test directory structure to safely demonstrate recursively ownership changes. I have created a command. Let me copy it. First I will create a two directory, directory 1 and directory 2 in test chown, and later I'm going to create files within these directories. So you can see this directory I have created just now. Within this directory 1 and directory 2 is created, and within directory 1 file 3 is created, and directory 2 file 4.txt is created, and file 1.txt and file 2.txt is created within the test own. So we have a multiple files and directories. So now let's see how we can change the ownership recursively for test own directory. We'll give John and group as a, let's see first the files. Here you can see, let me give a star so that we can get a detailed information. So here you can see file 1.txt, file 2.txt, file 3, file 4, including it has the directory permission also. All are having admin user as a owner of the file and admin user as a group owner of the file, or by using ls also you can see. Run the command sudo chown -r for recursively, give the username and provide the group for the directory. So -r flag applies the ownership changes to all files and subdirectory recursively. Verify the changes with ls-l or a tree command. This approach is especially useful for managing the project directories or a shared resource. You can see the update owner and the group has been updated. This is how we can use recursively. Let's see some of the options for chown. Chown, one option is reference. So this option is used to change the ownership to match the another file. Let me create one file in /tmp file1. I created a file. Let me switch to a user John. Now create another file. Uh, okay, got it. Here file 2 is already created by a admin user. That's why we are not able to create it. Let me delete this, both the file. So let's try to do this example for -- reference. Once again, I am on admin user now. Who am I? Let's create a file known as file1 and then switch to root, because I am not able to directly switch to the another user, that is John, because John user does not, we have not set password to it. Let's create file 2. Now let me exit it and go to the admin user, check /tmp/file star. So here you can see admin user is created file 1 and John user created file 2. So what we will do, run sudo chown hyphen hyphen reference. I will say take a reference of file1 and give the same permission to file2. Here file1 has admin user as a group, as a user and the group. So after running this command, the file2 will also will be having the same user and the group. Fail to get attributes file1. So here we have not given the path /tmp and this. Now let's run this command and cross verify. Here you can see file2 user has been updated and group also updated. File2 will have the same ownership as a file1. Next option is hyphen hyphen from. For this, let me switch to root and let me create a file with the root user file.txt I have created. Let me exit it. Now let's check /tmp/file.txt permission, run sudo chown hyphen hyphen from. I will say from root user to root group and update to John and dev for file.txt. I have forget to mention the complete path, so it has been updated. Let's check once again, cross verify. Here you can see earlier it was root, now it is John and dev. Useful for ensuring you only update the file owned by the root. In real life use case, example take there is a team and within a team you want to share some drives as a shared directory. Imagine setting up a shared directory for a team. You want all the files created in that directory to belong to a specific group. First, change the group ownership. mkdir hyphen piece /tmp/teams /shared. Now run sudo chown. I will update group to dev team shared. This directory has been created by admin user, so owner and the group will be the admin user. So now what I am doing, using sudo privileges, changing the group to dev for team shared drives. cd/tmp sudo chown dev team shared. Then set sgid bit to ensure new files inherits the group ownership. Sudo chmod g+s slash give the directory. So next assign the permission to the group by using chmod. I will give 755/tmp/teams shared. Let's check the directory permission. Here you can see it is created by admin user, but we have updated to a dev. Here we have updated the right permission and also we have configured sgid for group users. So that's why you can see for group user sgid is been set. The two numeric given here in is represents the SJID is used for set group ID bit. This ensures the new files created in the directory inherits the group ownership dev for the dev group. Let's verify once again. Now any member of the dev group can create a files in /temp/teams team/shared directory. So what I will do, let me create first by admin user. Admin user can be able to create because he is the owner. Touch uh, test file from admin user.txt. So I will exit here. Let me take access once again. Here you can see admin user has been created. Admin user been created a file name as a test file -admin user.txt. Now let me switch to the root to get the access of root, and again switch it to John and create a file /tmp/team/shared. Here I am going to create a file, text file john.txt. Cannot touch. We are not able to create a file in team/temp/shared directory because John is not the part of dev group. So let's add John to a user mode. We are going to add John user to the dev group. Now let's verify. So John is a part of dev group. So let's create test file by john.txt. John is able to create the file. So we can also check one file is created by admin user, one file is created by John user, but both are the part of dev group. And this setup ensures smooth collaboration while maintaining the clear ownership and access control. If there is any new user we have been created in the system and allocate a dev group to that user and try to create a file within this, that new user also able to create a file in this shared directory. This is how the smooth collaboration while maintaining the clear ownership and access control is being done. So check out the owner and the group permission here as I shown in this terminal. Okay, let's discuss about the common mistake to avoid. Don't run chown recursively on a system directory like /etc or /usr. You might break your system. Always double check the ownership with ls-l before making any changes. That's it for this chown command in Linux. Whether you are managing permission for a user group or shared directory, chown is your go-to tool. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more tutorials. Thanks for watching.